Momian kanokre enche Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia. One in the MPP phone B. Almost supporting say Dr. Bawumia doesn't own the BMPP. The MPP is bigger than Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia. And Dr. Bawumia, so feel say o influence and also o presence as the flag bearer. Ebeha the MPP. Na so do MPP just step aside.
The whole Bawko zone, the 6 constituencies put together, we lost just 30,000 votes in 2024. So you can't look, it is not the Bawko election that made us lose 2024. And we need to be very clear about that, that the data shows that the Bawko factor was not a factor in the outcome of the 2024 elections, and we should stop moving in that direction. Another piece of propaganda people have been pushing, and it's very important, is a religious propaganda that because I was a Muslim, and that's why we didn't win. That is also not supported by the data. I'm a data person, so I always go and look at the data.
That is Dr. Bawumia, or your analysis with the Bawko issue. And with the Yanka the Bawumia air tribal.
Kusasi for any man pieces one. Omo problem. President Kufuano, Owini MPP vote Kusasi. Owini MPP vote Owama proceed. President Kufuor, Owini MPP vote Kusasi. And Owini MPP vote Owama proceed. And this answer is college rank of anyway. I am a Fabako and Yapa. And in 2024, apart from a point, a free OT. Ediko upper east, upper west, and northern. Upper western region. The Lucy is a woman. It's an only. And if you are a victim of circumstances, it's not your fault. I may know anything. But we cannot wait. This situation, we and I have is on any solve in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away. And NPP will not be held ransom and stay in the opposition because of this matter.
Bryan Acheampong, I know Kasana Bushafwe. Ye Musa say, Asama na Bryan Acheampong or Kano, Aya no cre, and Asa no cre. This is what the science and data no can't MPP. So, dear Dr. Bryan Acheampong Ebekano, and yet tribal politics no play. Name or educated MPP. Party for say in choosing a presidential candidate for the new patriotic party, a candidate who has tribal conflict. So Sanyama way and Dr. Bryan Acheampong no check him with the party for. Now Dr. Bawumia come or me that intolerant. I must start a lebun as a sin of Bryan Acheampong. Obi cannot create a party no a sin. Na yesa kusa for ne man put for say and Dr. Bawumia kwaje microphone no check him as a science and data. So I'm on to about MP before. And then when the data is against Dr. Bawumia, you are doing tribal politics. But if it is favoring Dr. Bawumia that he's doing an explanation or he's giving facts or better and further particulars. Now I'm sorry, I must say, Kede Japan, aye Asen Bill Gates, and Dr. Bryan Acheampong, aye Abetifi Elon Musk, and Bawumia and so wale scammer. Well, best scammer party for say, all kwaji votes from the 5 northern region about away into a scammer party for. Abusuafo na hwe for ye mamu nyina makwa ba e de ba channel so ha sei eye solid tv midin e de shaibula sise mesro se wa humi e wo o tv screen e kire se amane bo papa efiri honorable Kennedy Kwame Acheampong Japan camp ana afin so no the new patriotic party internal contest ya ebeba so no e di asem no honorable Kennedy Kwame Acheampong Japan e ka di na Dr. Bryan Acheampong ara fe Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia e di asem no mo ka ba hye no so nyame boa on the 31st of January 2026, me say, ensure to a real bull, say a boom joe, the best bianon, a Canada Japan, and a MPP, Amayukuni Franka Crony, a GD Fonina and Casse, amen. Now, and Coma made a ban in Yanesen, Dr. Bryan Acheampong, Waka Wakano Kribi, now no crass 7 Wakano, Wadana MPP for me be a tamful, Yum to live in a born and you say, Dr. Bryan Acheampong, no cry Wakano. Wadane MPP for be a town for. Now, a wine mo ana omaba dan Dr. Acheampong etanfo abusuafo yi me twam ho aba me ba enkomo bibiri ewo fi abusuafo na hefo mama akwa wada mesel se enne gibre na hwe video manisi ba enne me the analysis bi e ba be gu form ye wi a obahu se Dr. Acheampong enokwa no kan ye na nyesa bi tribal conflict bi and oye but the new patriotic party, let us be honest to ourselves. Pain was in the pain. Yes, say canokra chair down for and said down for agro. Why is it that so can't man push in the kusad for sema? Yes, oh yeah, tribal politics. But Dr. Bawumia on the thank you tour was seen speaking to data, exp0ses, one involvement and count my MPP could do they do here in the Kusa Traditional Council and that's the area. But any other person can wasema yes so your tribal politics abusa for me ba be concern na ma me mfa me ka say ya akosem ema me amenua na me sanfa sa opportunity win I invite ahwefo na tie for say ma de me bibia mu nyina mu nim owura Ben Luther, the CEO of Ben Luther Foundation afi bia no old ages or show mo and after the Easter holiday bia so wo hye nkola bebru 2000 ewo Manchia South o maame edafom na maame din di oba Penny Agnes intim mensa dodo na fe na adwoa pena maame adane sabenkum so na abusuafo ekere se me amenua Ben Luther ekere se ona abusuafo ekere se nyame boa August bosome eda etoso aduonu enwoche da 28 August 2025 and edi maame na ocheda no ewo Ashanti Nuta in the Manchia South Constituency Nana Atipihin Park ono akobeba ene ma asomasi aye baaye aye we de aye UK form aye aye Germany form aye Italy form aye aye America form aye because Ben Luther no menim maya onim so amaya owiaso nyina no onim so because oye brefo pa mesremo Italy gon for mesremo munua ana o ma me da for me na ahwe ma me ya onyamfinhye aduokono baako ye won 1934 and free mu 2025 and do share an age mate ene nana santen ma won so adania 20 mesra ma bushafo nyina ya momra nana Atipin Park Thursday we are 28th of August na yendi ma me na otweda fefe shia mo me shaibula sisi me so meba abushafo afre mo mian konsem no so mo mian kanokre enche Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia wone ne MPP phone bi omo support ne say Dr. Bawumia doesn't own the BMPP. The MPP is bigger than Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia. And Dr. Bawumia, so feel say o influence and as o presence as the flag bearer no ebeha the MPP na so do MPP just step aside. Me kai say o mampeni kofo breso. There was either some mampeni kofo ananado. There was a minister yeboni din na oye involved and answer na say no related to one of the gate meka dabon issue no or QC no Emma asumdwe ebai say Dr. Bawumia edo MPP a baabi edu no e wo so wote ase say me say me so MPP in franka ni mu a already no enipa 1.2 million votes party ni mpe abusuafo Dr. Acheampong aka asemi na before Dr. Acheampong asem no yonko Bawumia this short video emra
the whole Bawko zone, the 6 constituencies put together, we lost just 30,000 votes in 2024. So you can't look, it is not the Bawko election that made us lose 2024, and we need to be very clear about that the data shows that the Bawko factor was not a factor in the outcome of the 2024 elections, and we should stop moving in that direction. Another piece of propaganda people have been pushing, and it's very important, is a religious propaganda that because I was a Muslim, and that's why we didn't win. That is also not supported by the data. I'm a data person, so I always go and look at the data. And if in fact that was the case, you would see that MPP presidential and parliamentary candidates, if in fact people were voting according to religion, in most of the constituencies, the Christian parliamentary candidate should have been doing better than me, isn't it? But that was not really the case. In most of our strongholds, I was doing better in many constituencies than our parliamentary candidate.
Abusiafo, that is Dr. Bawumia or your analysis with the Bawko issue. And when the Yanka the Bawumia air tribal. Someone who MP before be. Yanka the Bawumia air tribal. Or you're right. Now, yeah, is the move of which I may count. Sabi, ya who say any teacher will be a. Ye bet Marco candy pafofro. But Obi be can ya pay na musisi same for here. Obi obe can cha say Ghana for asisi same for bi oboa. Obi obe ka say Ghana any same for ni ye bia no oboa. Ame man fato ho. Me ma ba kwesem. From 2000 ebesi 2025 ye omu. At any point in time, a ceremony at Jubilee House, either as president or vice president. What's the boy? And fatu unini 2000 and on Mampeni Kufo 2001 obey president. Oba on Aliu Mahama and the betray 8 years. And to Mampeni Kufo as an akan Aliu Mahama ceremony vice president. Omufuri ope and a J Mills. Eddie John Dramani Mahama ebaye. J.M.S. or as president, John Dramani Mahama or as vice president. Wanu kwa ne de kwa romu chemu, Mahama ebetena ho as president. Mahama ekona na danko akufo ene Bawumia baye. Na Bawumia ho as vice president, na nado as president. Na nado kono ene Mahama sanso to as president. And to obi to as yesisi sire before at any point in time. A ceremony ewo Jubilee House either as vice president or president. Ente say before. Yeah, how ne say Ghana ni ni. But mon kind of crunch me say after Buzia, one nephew Bono region as the president. After Kufo, one nephew Santo as the president. After Kwame Nkrumah, one nephew Western region as the president. After J. Mills, one as the president from the central region. After Ron, one nephew voter region. Share. You come from the first republic, ebesi the fourth republic, presidency, akwa esoro mako miensa. Dr. Hilary Mam edi ko soro ho. Mahama first term or the call, Mahama second term or sandi akọ. Antini ase, ye betimi aka akanfo asem, ba ye same form kan asem na musisi same for, it is never true. MPP aboa Bawumia chance Bawumia aboa MPP. Let's be honest. So ni man ni nim ano ana Bawumia influence ana nanado resource anya 2016 no na ye Bawumia modembo se na Bawumia modembo 2024 na expose Bawumia big time because from all the 16 regions votes on nanado nya ye nyina no na Bawumia agunu nyina what the votes will be akọ Israha odi bia akoto chacha odi bia akọkuru medamase. So how do you tell me say na nanado struggle the gains of making any people attributed it to Bawumia lectures or yeah. And one will call and one smoother level. Now, Dr. Acheampong, I can't see me. Me perceive a video number. Ya ba and come over. Oh, if you have form, I say a solid TV. Subscribe to the solid TV channel. Now, between and now, Echo C 2026, 31st January, dear Abusha form, and some my debate to Jano. We a party delegate ya. Our son was a son waju cause or son waju. A yaho brassier. Tiasia said the MPP cannot afford to lose election 2028. If we cannot afford to lose it, we have to also present a winnable candidate. And your waju say, and this for best candidate until ye keep Bawumia here. Banche dada ye mfa nkojaso. And I want a young market to watch us a day. Se consumers nso omumpa upa ye be market to say den emfa mama ma mfa to malt for introduce omo brand me fa no quench malt ma hu advert ya malt for a boy o man bo bia ma quench malt but Ghana forecast ye mpani ya po o ma draw from the market until oh and Bawumia and ya marketing na che muni nipa ya marketing che no obi a ya marketing na che ho asem ne ka enka Raila Odinga of Kenya ankoye president 2007 or the then candidate ediko tarani ewi a chen to kwasi mi dada and the prime minister mano enu achi Raila Odinga a contest wa the president da anti MPP yam present a winnable candidate enye se Bawumia and ye di kan ton no ye kan nipa ya ton na Kenya former ton Raila Odinga eche any candidate bia o Kenya ho but ho na foforo abefom ho na foforo abefom anti yanti asese with Bawumia no the MPP cannot see power as simple as ABCD mo anamu yeso ana Bawumia ani aton na chen ya ton Bawumia na nado from 2009 ya ton 208 ya beton 2012 ya ton 2016 aton 2020 abeton 2024 anya yi he abusuafo me say aben anso ananso anya obi na abewi ansa fufu ano enti wo abe wa adwen say ena Bawumia ena ona ya ton no he ya ton Bawumia e na bata na ado wa ton from 208 ebesi ne 2020 ona na ado sa koi 2024 de onu amu enti ade no Ghana for no say omumpa omumpe hwe there's difference between marketing a product from the consumer accepting the product. If the consumer is taking an entrenched position, say, product will yempa, irrespective of how long, how intensify you market the person, the consumer will not consume it. And to Obianwa Yaton Kenya, eche Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga, Obianwa Yaton Channel, Raila Odinga, o Kenya ho. But Kenya for so mumpe no. The political party no aton na project almost so mumpe. Anti the Kenya version in Ghana e Bawumia. Raila Odinga version in Ghana e Dr. Bawumia. Hey ye di agora ye beton mo na Kenya for omoton Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga from 207 mesine Kenya for hu ni momonton no. Ni aton Bawumia from 208 ebesi ne mo se die na yakwa bana champo video no mra
kusasi for any man pieces for omo problem president Kufuor o wini MPP vote wo kusasi o wini MPP vote wo man proceed president Kufuor o wini MPP vote wo kusasi and o wini MPP vote wo man proceed. And this sense of quality and conform you know. I am a Faba and Yapa. And in 2024, apart from a coin, a free OT, Ediko upper east, upper west, and northern, upper western region. The Lucy is a woman. It's an and if you are a victim of circumstances, it's not your fault. I may know anything, but we cannot wait. This situation, we and I have on fire for him, in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away. And MPP will not be held ransom and stay in opposition because of this matter. And that is a fact. We are in this business to win power. And here emotional and here personalities. I'll give you examples. We are here to win power. And the NDC always shows us the way. There's no emotions. Sometimes we get carried away with emotions when we have to do the politics. Me, I would have contested power. So by election, you can't say that the papa. And you can't point out fast one. The coin. by election, you know the and we are a political party. Until say, you have got Tamalinu Krano, they are contesting how I 2028, you know, that is what we want to do. Akunyano abeto holiday and only 187 and 183 or parliament. So when now we to grow a woman or even 2028.
Bryan Acheampong ana no okasa na busuafo ye musa se asama na Bryan Acheampong okano eye nokre ana ase nokre na mo sori am se Kende Japan eye Asen Bill Gates ana Dr. Bryan Acheampong eye abatifi Elon Musk ana Bawumia enso ye walewale scammer wo be scam party for se okwa akwaji votes from the 5 northern region about no away into a scam party for this is not an insult anansa menka se be obe deceive. Okay, mon press camera na Bawumia eye walewale deceiver ana Kende Japan eye Asen Bill Gates ana Dr. Bryan Acheampong eye abatifi Elon Musk. Sa mon press camera na me pamachaw. Sa mon te Kende Japan eye talkative from Asena or a talkative from Asen Bill Gates. And a Bryan Acheampong so a talkative from abetifi Bill Gates there. Dr. Bryan Acheampong also the silent walewale deceiver. The silence walewale deceiver. But the wiase no odwan wan ne bo ahina. Odwan opre wo mo ahina. Wan onamo wan no akoka ahina na bo ho. Me busa se adenti Dr. Bawumia ebekima discuss the man pussy any kusad for trend. Na Dr. Bryan Acheampong ko kan mo se a tribal. Kende Japan kan mo se a tribal. Any other person kan a tribal. Mo ka the thank you to. Dr. Bawumia kire se Bawko nsensem no wono no ne hunnim. Na wo ko Asante Achem konongo. Kusasefo ekra be pa na che. He said on the thank you to. Dear Dr. Bawumia akano no. Dr. Bryan Acheampong aba be cheche nsemu. Ma hu se Bawumia nkofo no akwa the first sin of Dr. Bryan Acheampong. Muna munim sins chiro. Sabo chiro the 10 sins of Kende Japan. Ana ma start the first sin of Dr. Bryan Acheampong. Na busuafo yi me pese di machi. Na enne. Ye ni nkomo na say dear Dr. Bryan Acheampong no enokwasem anokaye anase enye nokre na ene no memma me kasa enwa ya the science and data ena eba be di nkomo ni ahwe sere eniema de esi ekoy abusiafo asay eye solid tv me din e de shaibula sisi messa sa on subscribe to the channel na subscribe na bo notification icon so na share link no na abusiafo yemfa ne sei share. Me pesa me de Dr. Bawumia in 2024. Yamfa ne toto nanado votes elho. Ni ehwe say, is it true say the Bawko kusasefo any man put for conflict no? Enyanso nso oh ana. Na bushafo they also tell us say with this analysis no. Dr. Bawumia or your man pusini and making something that he has no control over it and making. Ena man pussy for ni kusat for no enya ntokwa e wosoro ho. Ena kusat for ni claim say before Dr. Bawumia eba be vice president no. Na akodi a man pussy for no edit omo no. E different from say Dr. Bawumia eba vice president. Omo fi say atuo ni bi na akodi ani bi ho ha. Se onya uni obi and onya very influential person. You can't get this weapon into the country. Emmanuel could do so. And to omo allege say Dr. Bawumia through me as the vice president and the chairman of police council no. ene ma ne kromfo aye na say ne tribe na e mampuzi for no enya those guns. These are the belief, the claims, the alleged kusas for a claim. And omo che say ekwan a ye fa so esi the counter chief adne ba Bawko no omo fi say enye Dr. Bawumia influencer enka sa ohene no want me ma Bawko because time omo see the suppose and I said the Bawko naba azoka abogdaga whatever the third or the second no assigned to be corrected no. What they've never been a counter chief. And to almost say Bawumia influence and a man sad ne Babusha for sa analysis with me yeah based on MPP election. Me nkasa me yeah at their favor kusad for and now me yeah at their favor mampusi for. Montoka and me ni interest room. Yeah persumje na mamu. But I'm doing this analysis because of the MPP internal contest. Me can de Kenya Japan. Inti my Dr. Bawumia weakness and I may punch it. And to kusad for the believe say if Dr. Bawumia is vice president, na se omo believe say some of the sophisticated guns ya abobe wura ho no a true Dr. Bawumia influence there. Then they also have to take an interim position. And omo yes say the Kusai traditional area I have 6 constituencies there. They don't have anything to do with the MPP. The first time you who say MPP constituency chairman campaigning for MPP parliamentary candidate we Kusasi ni. But they do the presidential candidate now. Why Mampusinia, they were campaigning against that person. And we also saw some of the Kusas the first time. Omu ko go so aba sante mantemo. Omu ko baby Kusas for akwa telling themselves they should vote against Dr. Bawumia. Now, enom ne to aba no you say sans ensem no omu kan e fi say agro. But on the lesson day, sans and data na ba ye even got a point that Dr. Bawumia recording 0 now. A say Kusas for ne mampusi for talk and influence and Dr. Acheampong kan wasem na e manfo bebre doubt Dr. Acheampong na asem no kan no ba me pese yema science and data enya adwuma abusafo eno ana en da nchen no na say na sitie Bawko Central ukọ Bawko Central okay na Nado Danko Akufuado in 2020 enya 20,409 votes. Mahama enya 27,130 votes. Sa Bawko Central krona no ubamwa Bawumia in 2024 enya 13,384 votes. Mahama move from Mahama so drop in from the 27,000 about 26,993. Yanko Zabila in 2020 Nado Danko Akufuado enya 13,256. Mahama enya 33,679 votes. 2020 corner Bawumia drop from the 15,000 of Nado Nyayo about 4,121. Mahama move from the 31,000 echo 41,749. Yanko Garu constituency 2020 Nana Danko Akufuado enya 8,683. Mahama enya 17,119 votes. 2024 Dr. Bawumia Edi Akufuado de no nya 8,000 about 3,726. Mahama enya 20,610. Mahama move from 17,000 equal 20,000. That is the Garu constituency. Yanko Binduri 2020. Nanado enya 10,148 votes. Mahama enya 19,126. 2024 Dr. Bawumia from Nanado 10,000 about 2,067. Mahama enya 26,697. Yanko Pusika constituency. Pusika constituency in 2020 Nanado enya 12,606 votes. Mahama enya 20,427. Bawumia in 2024 enya 10,842. Mahama equal 22,528. Yanko Timpani constituency 2020 Nanado enya 14,013 votes. Mahama 20,660. Bawumia Edeba 2024 7,386. Mahama move from 20,000 no edicall 23,052. And Tebushafwe. So these constituencies na mabobo and the total votes in the Upper East now. Nanado Ukamboma wonya 35% and Mahama enya 63% in 2020. But Uba Bawumia was dropped from Nanado 35% to about 22, and Mahama moved from 63% at the cost 77. And Tiabusha Foin, dear a woman ye. Even in the Kusasi traditional area, no, Omotuaba Edema NDC, Bananado was doing better. Would they compare Bawumia as the flag bearer now? And a dear woman said, Nanado the worst performance in 2020 no. Far better than Bawumia best performance in 2024. Abushan for after the young court, Nyanko Henry say, She Adia also Tiasiana say, Dr. Bawumia, he will not help the MPP in any way. Shadio Oko Bawko Central in 2000. How are Yakubu? I win Edema MPP. 2008. Adamu Dramani Sakande I win Edema MPP. Oko Timpania 2016. Honorable Joseph Kwenka I win Edema MPP. Binduri Constituency 2008. Honorable Stephen Yakubu I win my MPP. 2020. Honorable Abanga Abdullah I win my MPP. Zebila 2016. Honorable Adongo Hussein I win my MPP. Sitia MPP I win da. Aye Garu and a Pusiga. From 1992 basine. And Musa said, with the account candidate Kofor and another, some of the MPP parliamentary candidate won for the MPP. But Dr. Bawumia and not a Muslim candidate. All the gains that the account candidate made in the 6th Kusak Traditional Council, no, Dr. Bawumia, I wrote in now. Now, I dear who and Yana said, share Koneko Google this information on Google. Neshadi, yeah? Me check it idea or Google. I don't know job bless in 2021 population census and American wasem was say any pa or muti Bawko our me kusasi for 729,000 according to Joshua project. Our yen ho. But what you say oka kusasi for matu omo ewo akwantuo mu se omo ahyeahwi omo hafo omo mato apeti enyina boma omo ye 1.2 million omo ye dey 1.2 million and 1.2 million no emu 61% eya Christopher emu 61% eya Christopher ana won aka no ebi enkramofo ene ada sanso ana ofa the mampusi for no so a omo kyeremu se omo a omo reside eho no omo ye around 300,000 but omo matutu ewa akwantu omo ka ho na omo so enam 434,000 na enum no enkramofo no eye 41%. To the data no e kan che no enti ekira MPP say siase kusasi for the population eye 1.2 million there. So presented Dr. Bawumia already no what yase say what forfeit 1.2 million votes in 2028. This is what the science and data no e kan che MPP. So dear Dr. Bryan Acheampong ebekan no enye tribal politics no play. Name or educated MPP party for no say in choosing a presidential candidate for the New Patriotic Party, no, don't choose a candidate who has tribal conflict. Me say Dr. Bawumia or a fine gentleman. Enya wono ane ko ignite conflict no. Conflict no Dr. Bawumia beto conflict no. omo conflict started around 1951 or 1935 when started. Na bia Dr. Bawumia wapakwa na enwo no. Enye Dr. Bawumia and of course started entoka no. Na ya wona beto abusua baako mu a omo kan toka no. Na ama abusua baako nso ahunu se papa we ewo tumi a se no omo de baye. Na Sharon so say Kusas for omo take an entrenched position awie. There's nothing that you can do. She Kusas ni bi obohu ba me beto na ba tia no. Na baabi a ade ne keka kɔ no. MPP NTS party delegates NTS said the next general election you better no 2028. Who knows? Be a bedru ho no. Na Kurowura Asante ultimate resolve issue no. Se Asante ultimate resolve issue na e beya west. MDC for be kan che Kusas for no say ye na edi asumdwa abremu. Se moto amamba Bawumia oba conflict be san akọ. Basama na muso. And the moment the message we kwa top omutrim. Dr. Bryan was only educating the party people say in choosing a candidate, you know. Maybe you don't have this historical facts. These are some of the facts here. I was a muhu. Now one could choose candidate here. Abusuan bi beka se ye nto abama no. Me busa se eye den ana kusa atfo no to abama John Ajikunkufor. Eto aba ema na adanko Akufo-Addo na edu Dr. Bawumia nko asom so nto abama no me so Dr. Bawumia anya making no yema mpusini na nsesa mu se kusa atfo na eto se omo kwhye mahama yarga mo efie and some of the kusa MPs fie it is not their fault so omo ye kusa atfo but yawo ba betum omo fie se wo na ya pia kwa akodu suro no enti si enya isu a brabeka bi maye o pad na wa ban mu Sas na mampuzi for no mu free say Bawumia na wa ban mu o party brana beka bi maye. And let me be honest with you guys. So ye mampuzi ni a bi anyame atu nsam. Na so mo fra say brabe bo no to ankwa abo mu a wa nhwa wo family house ono they will not have it easy. Sas na we Kusas ni so na se nyame atu nsam na say wo the southern part of Ghana. Ni e fra say brabe boy na wa ma boy ya wo family house ono you will not get it easy. So at times they are forced to support them. They are forced to support them. Nti amakusa for no I take an entrenched position say anytime omehu Bawumia they will vote against him. So the MPP no so a mistake presented Dr. Bawumia already 1.2 million Ghanaians. You don't need their votes. So sa niama we and Dr. Bryan Acheampong no church mu dey party for. Na nam say Dr. Bawumia come, omo that intolerant. Omo start a label as a sin of Bryan Acheampong. Obi kan okra acha party no a sin. Na yesa kusa for ne man put for say ma ana Dr. Bawumia kwaje microphone na o cheche mu as science and data no. So omo nto aba ma MP before no. And then when the data is against Dr. Bawumia, you are doing tribal politics. But if it is favoring Dr. Bawumia that he's doing an explanation or he's giving facts or better and further particulars. So abusia for baby adene kono. The people want to win less in 2028. So these are enyama I was say tiase. Abusia for me din e de shaibula sisi. Ye be share afoforo.
Audio